Amazina yanjye nitwa Rusatira Emmanuel. I'm the founder and CEO of Baho Coffee. Baho Coffee is a Rwandese coffee processing and exporting company. Started business in 2015. I started this business after 12 years working in the coffee sector. My first job in coffee, I was employed as coffee washing station manager, and I kept growing in the same company till I was heading the Department of Specialty, Certification and Sustainability, where under my responsibility I was managing around 37 washing stations here in Rwanda, but also helping my former employer in East Africa to set up different coffee washing stations. The idea to start Baho Coffee was in 2015, but the official registration and auctioning of Baho was done in 2017. I started with one coffee washing station in a very difficult situation without money, without support, but I was lucky. The bank trusted me and gave me the first loan. I started with one washing station, but today, yes, we kept growing. We started with selling at the local market, started to access different international market. That's how we met with Mare Terra, because actually we have now 5 years in the partnership with Mare Terra. Then we kept growing, and actually I own and operate 18 coffee washing stations here in Rwanda, but I also have other 3 coffee washing stations in Burundi. Our production have grown from 1 container to 45, 50 containers in total per year. And out of these 50 containers, at least 70 to 75% of this coffee is specialty coffee. Baho, in my language, simply means don't die, have life, don't give up, be strong. And the reason to choose this name, it is because of my background. I was born in a coffee family in a poor condition where we've been struggling for life with too much hustle. Then through my life journey, I have done a lot of heavy works to make life. To choose the Baho name, I wanted to compare my background and today, so that it's to tell myself, hey, you had a bad future, you have very hard life, but it's not about your past, it's not about your history. Over the last few years, here in Rwanda, we have experienced different changes in the coffee harvest. We have got a lot of complication in the coffee cycle, up and down. Some cycles very low, other cycles are moderate, another one is high. So there was no regularity, and it was very difficult to project our production. These changes were caused by mainly climate change. Climate change is being a big issue, where when we expect rain, we have it in a short time, or have it delayed, or sometimes we even don't have enough. And as you know, coffee is a crop that needs both rain and sun days. So if there's no balance between the two, of course your production is going to be affected. And if the production is affected, at the same time, our business is seriously affected, especially when it comes to the volume, also the quality of coffee. We are very excited about 2025 harvest. We really think that this harvest is gonna be good. We had a very good rain during the flowering period, and we had 3 different flowering periods. And again, during the maturity stage, coffee have received enough rain, and there was a good alternation of rainfall and sun days. And if you go around in the farms, and if you talk to the different farmers across the country, everybody is excited. But as you know, we are depending on the weather, if the weather continue to be good, I really feel next year we will have a very good coffee harvest. And I would like, of course, to keep you curious about what is coming out. Here at Baho Coffee, we are known as top quality company in Rwanda. And you can even read it from our motto, we are unique in specialty from Rwanda. If we are talking about quality, for me, as my philosophy, as I told you, my background, my expertise is about coffee washing station operations. And that means I really understand well how to work with farmers, what to ask farmers, and how to manage and operate a coffee washing station with the purpose to produce exceptional coffees. I have my team on the field that work together day to day. We communicate every day. And this team, they go around in the farms, they teach and communicate with the farmers. They discuss about quality practice, good practices to make sure that we produce good quality. And by the time of harvesting, farmers also trained about proper picking of cherries to make sure that they bring the right cherries, that the cherries that we are confident that if we use them, we are going to have good coffee quality. But also when the coffee comes to the washing station, after the farmers deliver the cherries to the washing station, we have different procedures for quality control, where we have quality controller in charge of checking cherries from the reception up the time coffee is bagging off in the bags before we take it to the milling. And we make sure every single lot, every single coffee is separated with other coffee. And if some of the coffee are from, like, let's say, specific group of farmers or specific regions or specific single farms, we make sure these coffees are treated differently, separately, and make sure we have full traceability of this coffee so that at the end, we can backtrace this coffee and show every details related to this coffee up to the farm. In terms of sustainability, personally as Emmanuel, I strongly believe in people. And I know very well whatever we are doing, we do it together with others. I have different partners, and among them, I have to mention my fellow farmers that work with me day to day, that are the source of the coffee. And also I mentioned the people who buy our coffee. Among them, we can say Mare Terra. And these are like our key partners. And I strongly believe that if at Baho, we make sure that these two categories of partners, farmers and buyers, if they are happy, and my team inside the Baho, we are happy, and we make sure that everyone, the supply chain is happy, that is like the real sustainability of the business. Working with Mare Terra, it was like working in a research institute, because Mare Terra, they have like their approach, they have their model of processing. I've got different trainings and different recipes on how to prepare and improve coffee quality. Actually, we have more than 14 different methods to process coffee and improve our quality. So with Mare Terra, we are really very happy with our relationship, and I do appreciate that they trusted us and come closer to us to teach us, to train us, and also help Baho Coffee to improve and take our quality at the next level. And I'm very confident, if I compare the quality over the last 2 years and today, I'm sure you can check from the reports, our quality have improved well, and the target is to achieve at least a standard of 88 score and above. That's when we can be happy by selling good quality coffee and get good price, which will help us to grow and at the same time be able to give back to the community that we are working together with. For me, the fair price is simply the price that it is equal to the quality. If we can deliver good quality and get the good price, that's a fair price model that I would appreciate. Coffee is by the way, is the top cash crop in this country. And for you to understand it, more than 400,000 families in Rwanda, they live on coffee. But in general, this tells you how much coffee is very important in our economy. And during harvest, from farms to the coffee washing stations to the dry mill, the coffee is the first industry that employs, that creates jobs to many young people and women in Rwanda. And you will see during the coffee harvest, everyone is busy. It's even very hard to find workers because all of them have gone to coffee. And on top of that, coffee brings to Rwanda foreign currency. We sell our coffee in USD, we sell our coffee in euros, and we need this currency for other sectors, economical sectors in the country. So if we are to say the role of coffee in development of Rwanda and also its contribution in the local community, believe me, many farmers in Rwanda, they plan their development project during coffee harvest. If you look at excitement of the farmers about coffee, about how they're doing extension of their coffee, replacing the old trees and taking care of the farms, that itself tells you the importance of coffee in Rwandan coffee community. Before I go to coffee, as I told you, I was working in the coffee industry and I was watching every day here and there to the farmers, to some importers, some of exporters. I was trying to analyze the situation around. And the first inspiration, I got it from the situation that is happening. I was trying to find, hey, how can I find a balance on how people can share their earnings, their profits equally, fairly, in a way that we also consider those ones at the bottom. In this case, I'm talking about the farmers. Then I started to say, what can I do as Rwandese, as a local person? What can I do to start a business? But this business, the business that considers also farmers, that considers also small workers, small staff at the washing station, where each and everybody in this, at those levels, they can also feel considered, they can also feel part of the economic growth from coffee. But also, to be honest, on my journey, I have got a lot of people that supported me. I have a lot, every day we are learning, and in coffee, it's like a continuous improvement. And to improve, you need good guidances. So there are a lot of people that I really appreciate their support to help me to change my philosophy, to adjust my philosophy, to improve my philosophy, also to improve my practices, not only at the washing station, but also in my quality control, in the way I approach the market. So I have got a lot of people that supported me. So I do appreciate each and everyone who have been behind me, who have been supportive to make me to be at this level, to make Baho be known as top quality processor and exporter in Rwanda, but also to make us sharp in the business. Because as we are talking, Baho is like among top 5 coffee exporters in Rwanda. And many people, they take reference to Baho, not only in Rwanda, by the way, also in East African region. So we are very proud of each and everybody who have helped us, and we need, day after day, want to achieve more, and we are sure we'll get there with the help of our partners.